Hey everyone, this is my Patreon part reaction to the third episode of Nekomonogatari Kuro. And last episode, we finally got Kitty Cat Hanakawa. So, it's something that's gotta be dealt with, something that Meme kinda told Araragi that he couldn't help with, so I guess we'll see what Araragi ends up doing, so let's get into it. 3, 2, 1, play. The cat. Oh, there's another cat. Better cat. Hard to believe we're already more than halfway through Nekomonogatari Kuro. How time flies. So we're just kind of breaking into Hanakawa's house. Is that what we're doing here? So just kind of looking at random rooms until you find hers. Seems legit. But yeah. Uh, don't make too much of a mess of Hanakawa's house. uh, I guess it's a cool thing to do to jump out of windows and be in front of the moon. And this is why you don't sneak into your friend's house. Well, that was a bit of a tone shift. Oh, went right for the hug. I don't think it was that traumatizing, Naragi. Uh, is it really that shocking, though? I mean, if we're not careful, we're gonna pull something off. Uh, Ow! Jeez, that was rude. I mean, you hugged her first. Lisa's home now. Yeah, that does tend to happen here and there. But if you're gonna get attacked by a monster, it doesn't get much better than Cat Girl. Yeah, just a rumor. It's probably nothing. It's nothing to be too concerned about. Just mild inconvenience, really. I don't think you can defeat a cat girl. But I guess you'll try. That's a little scary. Ski. Okay. Sure. That sounds like a good idea. Let's keep everyone safe. It's such unconvincing acting. Pretty close there. As you should. But okay, I guess that solved that. The plan's thoroughly worked. I'd feel pretty safe there, personally. Well, he disappeared. Now just down to sister hand-holding. Guess it didn't go that far, but still. It's a complicated family situation, Araragi. I'm not sure what to say. A lot of movements over there. My blanket now. Well, as long as your pants aren't tightening. Well, yeah, cat girls probably aren't allowed in the school. There's Senju Gahara before we met her. Huh. Have you had a rough time there, Meme? Yeah, did you ever run in with a certain cat girl? I can see that. I mean, that should be obvious, Haruagi. What do you think you would be battling? Damn, 20 times. I Maybe we should rethink our strategy. I kinda wish I could have seen some of those fights. I I guess it's not really fair, yeah. That's not fair at all. I mean, you probably weren't soft during those fights. So clearly we're gonna have to get Shinobu to help. And yet we keep losing. Wow. But I still lost. Very troublesome. Okay. Okay, how does that work? Oh, so it's, oh wow. Uh, the, I'm trying to read an explanation here, making it very difficult. That is amazing. But anyway. So it's a smart cat girl, that's a problem. That's what we're telling you. How is that good news? I guess that could be seen as good news. So we can get her back, basically. Very bad and slightly hopeful news. It's bad in the sense that she's harder to deal with, but hopeful in that we might get her back if we can defeat her. Okay, that's not hopeful at all. Well, let's do what we can, okay, to save her. That was his first mistake. Exercise the cat. Give my cat some exercise. Okay. Was being deceitful. A bit of a moral. Why a cat? True enough. Why don't you just pull that arrow thing out of your back? And there she's done. Well, she does have ears and stuff that she shouldn't have, so I think it's safe to say she was possessed by a cat. That's substitution jutsu. Good job there, Araragi. So, gonna run into Hanakawa soon. I mean, we're sure not gonna run into any other students, so. A lot of art. Wow, Araragi. Of course, is what he's thinking about. Oh, damn. That. Okay. You're a little bit of a pervert. I got her attention. Of course, I don't think she has room to talk. You know, it's pretty normal for a high school boy, I'd say. Wow, that sentence was hard to read. You can prove nothing. So, Hanakawa, is you gonna be our teacher? Yeah, he can't win a fight with you. Even if you were fully clothed. I mean, she wouldn't even kill Meme. I don't think she'd kill you. That would be unfortunate. Good thing he's hard to kill. Yeah, normally. Luckily, you have Hanakawa's body. Gotta love Hanakawa's knowledge. Her wonderful assets in the mind. Wow. I guess that's a bit of a difference. So what's your objective, evil cat girl? Distraction, you say? uh, that's not a good thing to do. There are better ways to relieve stress. Might even be willing to help you out with some of them. Yeah, I was traumatized. Yeah, she knows you were in her house. 15 years. And improved it. And you're much more willing to talk about it than Hanakawa would be. And fair enough. You are very well rounded, yes, I agree. Yeah, I guess. I guess it's fine then. Yeah, it's a small price to pay to relieve someone's stress, I guess. Yeah, I guess you'd probably be getting tired of Meme's shenanigans. So what will you do, Araragi? Everyone likes Hanakawa. Of course it is. Okay. Then explain to us. Head tilting. What we got here all of a sudden? Basically just did what would be expected of her as a good girl. Well then. Yeah. This show has no normal people, so... That's why we're in this mess. Mural direct. So she's developed an interest in Hanakawa. Nice. Now we're back here. Guess we're just all in our heads. There's so much wrong with that sentence. Yeah, I figured. There's not a lot he can do. Shinobu, on the other hand, might be able to do something. Oh. No, but gotta do what you gotta do. Why do you say that? Don't give her an excuse to kill the parents. Well, I mean, she can cross that bridge when she gets to it. Yeah, Aragi, that was not a smart thing to say. As is the best way to handle things. You don't really want to touch her. I mean, it's very tempting to, but you don't want to touch her, trust me. Like a honey trap, honey pot, whatever it's called. Yeah, just not a lot Aragi can really do here. Well, back to going to her special desk. Gotta continue where you left off. Or you're not in the mood anymore. You don't do that, Aragi. It's way too early for you to die. there's many, many Monogataris left after this, so. I haven't even met Senjukahara yet. It is so difficult to read Catgirl Hanakawa's lines sometimes when they do that. And then all the nyain into it. I mean, at the best of times, some of this Monogatari dialogue is hard to keep up with, and that just makes it harder. That's already 3 o'clock. I guess. That would be something. At least then the world would be populated by more than a dozen people. Okay. It was the third episode of Nekomonogatari Kuro. And this episode, Dadaragi decided it'd be a good idea to go to Hanakawa's house. I'm not sure if he thought it was afterwards, though, because he discovered a secret that Hanakawa does not have a room there. I still think he really over-exaggerated with that, but I do kind of get the idea there, you know. It really makes it feel like it's not truly her home when you don't even have your own room and all that, but, like, we already knew that she had a complicated family circumstances and all that, so nothing should have surprised him too much. I mean, unless he found a torture chamber or something in the basement, that'd be quite surprising, but not having a room, it's not that big of a deal. I mean, Harry Potter, you know, he didn't have a room either for the first book. He just, you know, lived in that little room, a little thingy under the stairs. It wasn't really a room. I'm not sure what it was called, but it's just not that shocking, really. But man, just the way he acted, you would have thought he stumbled upon a secret sex dungeon or something in there. But luckily, Tsukihi was there to make it better. You know, led to him hug her and all that. So that's what matters. And also, in that scene, they wanted to go help out with this cat girl thing, but Araragi knew that wasn't a good idea, so he was pretty clever in that he tried to make it seem like he was really scared and needed them to stay there with him to protect him and all that. So that got them to cooperate, you know. They all slept in the same bed for safety and all that, so pretty smart way to keep the Fire Sisters out of this whole mess. Because even Mene can't take on Hanakawa Cat Girl. So what chance do they have? And unlike Meme, who is very familiar with Hanakawa, so that's why Cat Girl Hanakawa didn't, you know, kill him or anything, I don't think Hanakawa is familiar with the sisters at all at this point, so he might not hold back much on them if they try to attack her. So I think it really was for the best that we kept them at home. So sweaty. I just hate reacting animator in the summer. So that was that. And then we finally went back up to Meme, who's all banged up, and we found out that he actually had a lot of battles with Hanakawa, like 20 of them where he lost all of them. So yeah, that's something. That is something. He's lucky he'll be alive at this point. But yeah, maybe we should try something else because it's just not working out. That Meme's way of doing things is just not working out. But we eventually, after having like no Hanakawa for a lot of the episode, we finally had to run with her at school. You know, while Badaragi was sitting in Hanakawa's desk, face against the desk, thinking about how her chest is pressed up against it, and then proceeds to lick it. You know, as you do. And Catgirl Hanakawa, I don't think she was a big fan of that. You know, just straight up calling him a pervert about that and all that. And yeah, you can't really deny that in that situation. So, but anyway, it's what led to a conversation with her. But it's not like we really got too much out of it as far as convincing her to stop. You know, she just talked about things like why she's going after people to relieve the stress. Said that like she would need 500 more people, basically. But Araragi doesn't really want her to do that because these are innocent people that are getting hurt for this, and he didn't really help much. Pointed out that the parents would have just caused the stress to build up again. That was not a smart move. That would just cause her to go after the parents again. Like, unless there was a deeper plan behind that, that was not a smart thing to say. Araragi just not at all. But yeah, there was a lot of good shots of Hanakawa throughout that scene. Of course, there were some good shots of her as well during one of the talks with Meme. There were some good shots there, definitely. But there are more shots here. Just some nice camera work and cinematography and all that. One of the biggest reveals, though, was that Hanakawa didn't actually care much about the cat at all. Like, there wasn't any real emotional response there, like you would imagine there would be. Like, you think it would be like, oh, a dead kitty cat, that's so horrible, I'm so sad, I could cry, let's go bury it because it's the right thing to do and the kitty cat deserves that. Like, it wasn't quite like that. It was more like, oh, the cat's dead. What would a good, normal person do in this situation? Bury it, I guess, so I guess that's what I'll do. You know, that's kind of how it was. Whenever I see scenes like this, you know, with burying a cat that was run over by a car or whatever, I always think of the one anime, Parasite the Maxim, or whatever it's called, where, you know, spoiler alert, the character just throws the dead cat away in a trash can. It was so messed up, but it was so funny. Just because the point of the scene was kind of show how cold he's become, but just, and eventually he does bury it properly afterwards. But that scene is always what comes to mind anytime there's any scene like that. So I just thought I'd point that out. But anyway, that was a big reveal, and she just got kind of attached to Hanakawa, wanted to repay her because you have all the valuable knowledge and stuff that she's gotten, and just an interest in her as a person, I guess. I know it's a little bit tricky to truly understand this cat's motivation because she's very much going against her nature as an aberration. So it's really hard to understand her behavior because of that. Araragi can't do much because he can't even touch her, which is very unfortunate because everything about her appearance makes you want to touch her, so it's such a tease. But, oh well. That's basically what we got with the episode. I believe we only have one episode left, so that's gotta be when Shinobu makes a move, because like I said, because of Bakemonogatari, I think it was, we know that it was resolved by Shinobu draining her, basically, so it's gotta happen at some point, right? At some point, probably somewhat similar to what we saw in Bakemonogatari, but I'm not sure how we get to that point, though, like, where it will take place, how we get her distracted enough for Shinobu to make her move, no idea about any of that, so I guess we'll find out all that next episode, so yeah. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.